I want to jump right into it right quick. We're going to segue from football. We're going to go right into the NBA. Michael, any surprises so far with the start of the season in the NBA?
Yeah.
Give it to me.
AR.
Who?
AR.
That's what I'm saying. AR averaging 25 a game for the last 7 games in a row for the Lakers. And by the way, the Lakers, who's the hottest team in the NBA right now? If you can't say the Lakers, I don't know. Hottest team in the NBA right now?
I mean,
Lakers 4 in a row? Come on.
Yeah.
No Bron. Did you think the Lakers, no Bron, you think this would be looking like this?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Now listen, I'm a LeBron fan.
Wait.
Yes.
I need you to say that again. Okay.
Yeah.
Explain the Lakers. They're 6-2 out the gate. Yeah. I'm not.
I will be 100% honest and transparent with you. Absolutely. I didn't think when I knew LeBron wasn't playing, I wasn't worried. I'm like, dude, Luka's still a one-man band. He's still a one-man army. It's still got Luka. I'm surprised about AR. That's what surprises me.
Yeah, he's balling.
I thought it was going to be the Luka and DeAndre Ayton show. It's been Luka and AR, and then Luka didn't even play one game. It was all AR.
He's putting in work. I'm going to give shouts out to AR. Whatever they said to him in the off season,
somebody said something.
Whatever.
Somebody said something.
Somebody said something
was said.
Somebody whispered.
Yeah, something was said.
Something whispered in his ear because you don't play like he's been playing unless someone said something to you.
What does worry me? What does worry me is when LeBron comes back. What happens to AR
Here's my
now?
question. Okay. Did he have a stretch last season?
Nothing like this. Nothing
like this.
Hold on. Just wait. There was a stretch
where he was averaging 25.
He was averaging damn near 30 or 25. It was
like 25.
Right? 25? All right. And you know what? And we thought this was his coming out party, right? And then the Lakers ultimately ascended to the playoffs. And where was he at?
Right.
Where was he at?
Yeah.
Like crickets.
He
you know what I'm saying?
He was in Cancun already.
Crickets.
He was in Cancun waiting.
He was 1, 2, 3.
He was in Cancun.
But I don't
he
think
had
that's
the Mai Tai, the margarita.
Listen, I don't think that's the same guy.
No, that's not the same guy. This is not the same guy.
So here's
I
what
don't think that's the same
case. Everybody knows, I'm a LeBron fan. LeBron's my
Plus JJ's got these guys playing defense too, by the way.
I understand that concept, but at
that
the end of the day,
that Marcus Smart was a good pick.
Oh no, I agree with that. I think DA is still dog water, but I think Marcus Smart.
Give DA some time. Give DA some time. Give him some time.
That Marcus Smart pickup
is the difference maker.
He's always.
And by the way, the sleeper is Jake LaRabia. I love that kid.
But no, Dad, you always said they just need, every team needs a dog, and Marcus Smart is the dog.
Mark is a dog.
He's the dog. He's in your face.
He's a dog.
He's
Marcus Smart.
Bows,
Jonathan,
he's
you know Marcus Smart.
I'm not gonna. I'm getting that. Marcus Smart is a certified. He's one of them ones. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even disputing that. My question is that, you know what? The Lakers regular season right now, and without LeBron, look fiery. They look like they're clicking. Okay. Here's my question: when LeBron comes back, okay, do we get the same performance out of AR? Does DA raise his play elevation? And are they going to be better than? All they got to do is be better than these two teams, OKC, and they got to be better than San Antonio. Are they going to be better than OKC, or are they going to be better than San Antonio? If the answer is no, then it's a mute issue at this point in time.
They can be better than San Antonio. Yes. They're better than San Antonio.
I think Michael, I disagree. I think the difficult matchup for the Lakers would be San Antonio because what I'm seeing out of Victor Wembanyama right now
is unreal.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
But I'm not.
I have to listen now. It's his. I thought he was just a freak of nature. Kind of tall, this and that. But Victor Wembanyama has game. That Wemby has game.
He's not a closer.
Game.
He's not a closer.
Look, I'm just going. All right, so
closer. He just needs to be close to the basket.
I hear you, but I'm just telling you. You know what? 10 years from now, you know what? The conversation is going to be Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama if he's healthy. That's going to be the conversation.
I don't see that.
That's going to be your who's the best player conversation.
I don't see Victor Wembanyama going 10 years.
If he's healthy.
If he's healthy. That's the problem. That's the problem. I think what I've seen in both of you can attest to that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think you both can attest to that. We've seen guys that have this type of grace when they're younger and this kind of flexibility in the knees, and they do a lot of things. We've seen them. But the problem is that 82 game schedule, the heart, the tear on the knees. Once the bones start to get a little bit brittle, the connective tissue starts to go, the knees, a little backache. And when he's out, it's going to be for large stretches of the time. It's going to be large stretches of time.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
But that's why I said if he's healthy,
right?
If he's healthy, Pop,
I agree.
This is a dynamic. This is an NBA skill set that we have never seen in that frame before.
Right? Well, the Spurs play the Lakers tomorrow night.
That's my game, right?
The Spurs play the Lakers
that's
tomorrow.
Like when we come back on Friday, we're going to be talking about that game because I think there's going to be fireworks in that game. The only reason why is because, like I said, you know what? I always thought, in my opinion, I thought Carmelo Anthony was probably the best natural scorer, like from every level in NBA history that I've ever seen. Okay, now people can judge that, but I've seen Carmelo score at every level. Anything on the basketball court that you needed Carmelo to do and score from, he could get his bucket off. It didn't matter. What I'm seeing in Victor Wembanyama is a guy that's 7'5", that has that skill set and can do certain things better than Melo could do at the scoring position. Because Melo was limited based off of his ability to just jump and just basically get the ball up. And you could defend Melo. You can't defend. You can't. Like you're not. He's shooting over you.
Yeah, but he only had 9 points against the Suns. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, but I mean,
and that's what I mean. That's why when you say the Lakers,
the inconsistencies.
The Spurs are still a very young team. This may be his first.
Yeah.
This is his third season, and we still don't know if he's going to be healthy. He didn't finish last season. He didn't play his first season. So let's slow down on the Spurs. Now they can be a playoff team, sure, but let me ask you guys this question: if it is Western Conference Championship Finals, would you rather play the Thunder or the Spurs if you're the Lakers?
I'm taking the Thunder.
You rather play the Thunder in a Western Finals game than the Spurs?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I'll give you. Let me give my answer. Well, let me just give my answer. I'm just going to give my answer. Okay. When I just watching the Thunder, I like the Thunder. I like them. I think SGA. Everything I thought about him. I remember when he was with the Clippers, I'm like, hey, this guy, I'm not SGA. What is this? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't really see anything in his game that would suggest that his game was this polished. His game is so polished.
And they're 7-0 right now. They're undefeated.
Right. Yes, they're undefeated.
Missing their shooting guard.
Right. They're undefeated. But let me tell you, I think the problem with them playing the Lakers, just my opinion with the Thunder, that they have matchup nightmares because of one guy. Just one guy. They just don't match up with LeBron. They don't match up. Like, he is that one guy that for the Thunder, they're like, hey, who is going to guard this guy? Now, I'm not saying LeBron's going to come off with 40. I'm not saying that he's going to come off with 40 and give you 40, 20, 40, 15, and 12. Could he? Yeah, in a good night, he possibly could. But what you're asking is, you're going to put Lou Dort on LeBron, and you're not going to give him any help.
You're going to have to put him on.
Okay, wait. All right.
They wouldn't waste Lou Dort on LeBron.
Okay, but then if you don't waste Lou Dort, if you don't put Lou Dort on Bron, you only have two more guys that could even potentially, you certainly don't want Chet on LeBron, do we? Do you want Chet on LeBron?
I dare you.
Do it.
I dare. Do it.
The reason why I was smiling, Pop, is because it's going to kill me to do this, but I agree with you. I hate agreeing with you, but if I was the Lakers,
My baby riding in the back of the Fiat with his finger out the window, baby.
Like if I was the Lakers, Mike, like I see your point, right? But if I was the Lakers, I'd rather play OKC in the playoffs than San Antonio. Let me tell you
why.
Plus,
Michael, wait, think about it. Wait,
John, let me just get this one point in. You're going to get. Let me just get this one OKC in. Already.
With the Lakers, we've been saying this, Michael. We're seeing something with the Lakers we hadn't seen in a long time. And I think what JJ has done is he knows that they're not strong at the forward spot defensively, but they finally they can arrest 3 guys at the perimeter. Like Jake LaRavia can shoot that thing. He can give you 25. And you bring in Jake LaRavia off the bench, if he comes in, that's just like bringing what's his name off the bench for Minnesota. The 6-man. Yeah. No, the 6-man for
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Naz Reid.
Yeah, that's like bringing Naz off the Naz is good for 17. Naz
can be erratic sometimes too.
But Naz on the back line against your backup, you don't want Naz in against your second team. Naz will give you 25. I think Jake LaRavia is what they look for.
In this scenario, we're just going to assume all parties are healthy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we'll just assume all parties are healthy.
All right,
right. If you go into a lineup and you start, and we'll assume that Austin Reeves' current gameplay translates to postseason gameplay. I know there's a lot of hypotheticals in that, right?
Right.
But you're talking about Austin Reeves is playing at your 1. You know what I'm saying?
And balling, by the way.
Right. He's your de facto, and really it's no point even labeling a position because you don't need a 1 when you got LeBron. But I mean, it is what it is, right? But just he's a guard. You know what? Luka's the other guard. LeBron is your 3. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got Rui, who's playing at your 4, and then you still got, you know what, DA, who's playing at your 5. Off the bench is Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying?
Not a bad. Jake LaRavia and Marcus Smart coming off the bench.
So just looking at it from just a 5-on-5, right? You're gonna have to put Chet on LeBron. You're gonna have to put Chet.
You will have.
The reason why is because here's why. Just hear me out for a second.
My chopsticks.
Here's why, right? You could.
Michael.
You guys
the way I'm looking at it is because you know what, Lou Dort has got to guard. He's got to guard Luka.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. On the flip side, you're gonna put SGA on
Austin Reeves.
On Austin Reeves? Come on, man. Like Austin Reeves is going like the way
don't
Austin
do that.
Reeves
don't
say
right now. He's just gonna run.
Wait, the way.
No, he's not going to run through Shea.
He's going to run all over Shea.
He's going to run through him.
No, he's not.
What he's going to do is
that's an even match, by the way. Shea's going to score 32. Austin Reeves is going to give you 25.
Austin Reeves not going to give you 25.
Wait.
What?
Wait. He's going to wait. The way he's playing right now, he would have to force SGA to actually do something that SGA has the luxury of not having to do, which is stay at home. He's got to play D. He's got to stay with the guy. He's got to stay with him.
I can tell you right now, the Lakers playing the Thunder with the King back. It's going to be a 1-3 pick and roll. And here it is.
So wait,
I'm just saying right now. The pick and roll, LeBron's in the corner. He comes up. He gets SGA on him.
Wait, I'm just saying. Wait, because you guys just got to remember they still got Jalen Williams. So is Jalen Williams going to guard LeBron?
No.
Or is Jalen Williams going to guard? You know what I'm saying?
Luka.
What's the name?
Rui.
Guard. No. Jalen Williams is going to guard. Jalen. They're going to. What I think they would do is they'd put SGA on Rui because Rui is a non-factor. That's what I think they would do because Rui's not there to score points.
And Jalen Williams is a better defender than SGA.
And I think Jalen Williams would have to decide between LeBron,
second team all defense,
or at that point in time, or LeBron or Austin Reeves. And I think honestly, you're putting Jalen Williams on Austin Reeves because he's a little bit more mobile than Chet, which means that Chet has to guard LeBron.
Okay.
That's probably
at that point in time.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
At that point in time.
So let me. Okay, so timeout. Just timeout. So now you're telling me that the Lakers, who were bounced out the first round the last 2 years, are all of a sudden just going to beat the defending champs
I didn't say they were.
I didn't say also.
Okay. Right. Or they have a better chance of beating OKC in a Western Conference Finals game.
Styles make fights, Michael. Styles make fights, and the Lakers
time out.
I think it's easier. It's easier to predict.
Time out.
I think it's easier to predict.
Let's also forget it'll be way more harder to win in OKC than it would be in San Antonio. Number one.
I'm not going to go by that.
I'm definitely going to go by that because I would assume that OKC would have home court advantage. So even if it goes to Game 7, you can count them out. That's over, right? Second of all, you're also playing against Mark Daigneault versus Mitch Johnson. Give me Mitch Johnson as the Spurs coach in a Western Conference Finals game versus Mark Daigneault, who just won his first championship last year. Coaching matters. This stuff matters. I would say this, Michael, give me the baby Spurs. LeBron
I got an answer for you.
LeBron just got Wemby out of here. And that's when Wemby nods his head and says, okay, it's our first year. We're young. We'll be back. And they make the push again.
I can tell you right now in that matchup, and we're really thinking, I mean, we're going past Christmas right now. But hypothetically speaking, I can tell you right now, the Lakers didn't get Marcus Smart just for him to not guard.
He'll be fouled out.
No, he will be guarding.
He'll be fouled out.
No, he'll be
fouled out guarding Shea Jonathan.
I get that, but behind him,
they got 12 fouls for SGA. Then let's go. We got 18 fouls for SGA.
Hey, Phil Jackson did the same thing. We have beat up SGA. We got and after him, Vanderbilt's got 6. Vanderbilt's got 6.
So we just got guys to just throw fouls. This isn't the 90s where it's going to put wear and tear on these guys.
Oh, it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does. It does, Michael.
Jonathan, do these fouls put wear and tear on players anymore?
Well, hold on. So in the regular season, I'm gonna just keep real. No, if they call the game, if the game looks like Detroit, New York, if it becomes a physical game,
it would never look like that.
Hold on. No. I'm just saying. If the league gets a little bit lax with the whistle and says, yeah, we're not, or tight with the whistle and says we're not going to call ticky tack, then I'm be honest with you, let them play. Then it could turn into that.
But that would never happen.
Physical battle.
It's not going to happen in that.
I didn't think it could happen last year.
I know, but
in the Eastern Conference, it was they were playing rock and robots in the East.
You can do that in the first round, but we're talking. This is the Western Conference Championship, and you're gonna. The $75 million man, you think they're just going to let Marcus Smart punch him around? No, he'll get fined, kicked out the game, ejected, and they'll make the Lakers score.
No, I don't think he's going to punch him around, but I think he's physical enough that he's not going to let Shea get
you see what he was doing
where he wants to get.
You see what he's doing with Steph? He's Steph with the.
I'm gonna. Marcus Smart is I think he's a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. If I'm not mistaken, 1-time Defensive Player of the Year.
He's a one-time.
One-time Defensive Player of the Year, right? You know what? He's a stalwart on the defensive end, and you know what? When he played in Boston, he was absolutely locked down. So I'm going to assume that a guy that has that kind of understanding of the game is going to end up, understanding how to maneuver his body, position his body, without ultimately taking an unnecessary foul. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him credit because his basketball acumen is off the charts, right? Especially on the defensive side. If that's his dedicated assignment, then you can understand that those points for SGA got that much harder.
But we're also, you guys got to remember, we're talking when we talk about games like this, especially in the situational basketball, Spurs, OKC versus the Lakers. I'm always thinking the last 5 minutes of the game. The last 5 minutes of the game. Is Wemby at the point of his career where the last 5 minutes of the game he can take over consistently in that type of situational basketball?
That's why I said I'd rather choose OKC because you already know where the ball is going and who the ball is going to.
All right, let me ask you guys another question.
You play San Antonio, you don't know what you're going to get.
No, that's fine. But
it's an unknown.
So what you just said actually adds to my point. If you in OKC, you have two closers. Right? Both guards, yes. SGA. Oh, no. He gave 45 last year, and he signified. You have two NBA All-Team.
He's not there. Jay Williams. He's not there yet.
He's not. He could have won.
Jonathan, what do you think? Is he there yet?
I'm not gonna throw dirt on.
I'm not trashing, but I'm not saying. I'm not. J-Dub is good for 18.
Okay.
He's good for 18, but I'm not saying he's your closer yet.
Okay, God forbid the ball had to go in Jalen Williams' hands. Like these guys, I said the worst
before the 45.
Said the worst thing that could have happened was OKC won. They're young, they have money, they got their contracts, and now you're running it back. These guys have so much experience in such little time together. That is terrible for the West.
The Lakers, look, we talk about this all the time, and John knows. You design, like the Giants were designed to beat Philadelphia, or Philadelphia designed a team to beat Dallas. You take your team, you look at your conference best, and you build your team to beat them. And the Lakers, I really think that JJ Redick said, how are we going to compete against OKC if we're this older? We need to get longer. We need to get stronger. But we don't have to be defensively just locked down. But we need to get longer and stronger. And I have to tell you,
they get bigger.
They did get bigger. They got longer and stronger.
But you forgot somebody. And Luka, you forgot somebody on OKC. Who? You forgot somebody.
Hartenstein?
Bald head with the headband.
Oh man, you talking about Caruso?
Caruso.
Okay, I forgot about Caruso. I didn't. But
he's you know what?
Caruso,
if we
lock down that backcourt, I don't want to hear.
If we get Caruso,
I'm not doing.
There's no AR-15.
That's like saying you know what? Like
I'm not doing that. I'm not.
You know what? Like I mean, you could always make the argument too. Like okay,
you might as well just say what's his name for the Houston
on what's his name? Like if Hartenstein is guarding DA. Like is DA going to get 14 on Hartenstein?
Who's Luka? Yeah. Who's Luka? No. Who's Luka guarding?
He will.
Who's Luka?
DA is going to get 14 on Hartenstein. Yes, he will.
See like when you say Luka, like who's Luka guarding? Like that's always been my and that's why I'm saying like playoff time, because remember I always say you're not going to win a championship title and you got two guys out of your starting five that don't play D. You know what I'm saying? If you got two guys on your starting five that are not going to play defense, then it's going to be an uphill battle for you. And right now, I'm asking myself, like, is Luka going to ultimately play at least honest defense? And is Austin Reeves going to play honest defense? Because it seemed like last year in the playoffs, whoever Austin Reeves was guarding basically just, in fact, teams were just, like, we're just going to swing the ball to whoever he's guarding.
Whoever.
Like, and we're not going to hide it. You know what I'm saying? So my question is like, okay, if that's what you're going to get, then I don't think that the Lakers can beat, you know what, OKC. Only reason why I said choosing OKC is because at least you can strategize for OKC. I don't think you have an answer for
Wemby.
You know what, for San Antonio, because at this point in time,
Castle can ball. By the way, don't sleep on Castle.
Absolutely, but it's an unproven it's an unproven product, and you don't know where you're going to get hit from on that team. So I'd rather play what I knew and I could strategize for.
Let's not sleep on Houston either, by the way. Let's not sleep on Houston.
Nah, man. Nah, you know what? Like I've given up. I've given up. Let me tell you something. Any team that KD is on,
I'm not buying
you know what? At that point in time, I'm gonna sell.
Second round.
I can't believe you're saying that.
No,
I can't believe
you're saying that. But nah, man.
Michael, I can't believe you're saying that.
I can't believe you're saying that. Second round at the most.
No,
I seen that the first game after Amen Thompson was taken out. And
come on. If I'm going to say any team in the Western Conference that I'm done with, it'd be the Clippers.
I never was on them. No. All I can say is the Rockets are missing Fred VanVleet. Sincerely missing him. I never knew his impact was so tremendous until he's not playing this year. It's not sustainable running Amen Thompson at point guard. There is because the minute he comes out, there's no one who can hand the ball. I'm watching KD turn the ball over. He's not a point guard. He doesn't bring the ball up. Sengun is bringing the ball up. Sengun.
Yeah, with the 0.5.
Yeah, like, it's not going to work. And it's not going to work. And then they don't get back on transition defense fast enough. So it's not sustainable. It's a very good team if you're playing half-court basketball. But full court, no, they're out. I'm
going to be honest with you. Pop,
they need a point guard. Get John Morant.
I mean, we've seen NBA, like, don't talk to me till after the All-Star break. The reason why is because, you know what, early season favorites, like, I can't tell you how many teams I've seen in the early season look absolutely amazing. Look like they developed chemistry.
Philly,
and then
Philly.
Philly's leading. Philly's
5-1. We're sleeping on Philly, right? They're 5-1, but
they Eastern Conference right now.
Embiid is putting in work. He's putting in work right now. Embiid.
Mike, do you believe in Philly right now?
Hell no. This is fluke.
Okay.
This is fluke.
I do like to say it. I like to say it though.
Chicago.
Chicago. Like, nah. Stop.
The top 3 teams right now is Philly.
Come on, Mike.
Stop. No, I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you. This is fluke.
Philly, Chicago, and
Detroit.
Come on, Michael.
And then the Bucks.
Yeah,
I'm telling you the records right now.
Come on.
And here's the crazy thing.
When you say the Bulls, you understand that you're saying Josh Giddey.
I'm not vouching for them. I'm just telling you why I agree with Jonathan. I don't like this first half means nothing. See me at the All-Star break. Yeah.
See me at the All-Star break. The reason why is because here's what happens. Every year we do this with a lot of teams. We look at their early season pre-All-Star numbers and we're like, oh, this team looks phenomenal, right? And then somehow, some way, the team that you didn't think was good, you know what, ultimately that we always knew was really good, shows up, right? Like, do I think that the T-Wolves are not a player? Do I think they're a 7 seed? No, I don't think the T-Wolves are a 7. No, I don't. I do not think the T-Wolves.
They'll click.
Do I think that the 76ers are first seed in the NBA in the East? No, I don't think that they're a first seed.
Is this a season that Joel Embiid plays? He plays 75 games.
No. He can't jump right now. Have you seen him move? He can't move right now. They're hiding. He's
averaging 24. He's averaging 24 right now.
Yeah, but they're hiding. Okay. He's hurt.
Here's my question: do you really think that the Trailblazers, right?
Michael. He's played every game.
Do you think Portland is really better than Golden State?
No,
of course not.
No,
of course.
Right. So my problem here is like when I look at the regular season, especially this early in the season, I'm like, first of all, I think the Grizzlies are better than the record says that they are right now too, right? I do. As much as I don't like, and I'm not a Ja Morant fan.
Desmond Bain. You can stick a fork in that.
I don't. But I just
done.
You know what? I think that they're still. Honestly, I still think that they're better. I think the Grizzlies are still better than Phoenix. I still think that they're better than the Trailblazers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like early season. Miss me with that. Let me find out what the teams looks like by Christmas. By Christmas, we'll have an idea of what teams are starting to be what. And by All-Star break, we'll understand. Talk to me because I guarantee your top 5 on the East, especially, is going to look a lot different at Christmas time. And I think in your top 5 in the West is probably top 3 teams will probably be there still. But I think you'll have a surprise with the other 2 teams rounding up.
Is LeBron staying with the Lakers?
Of course.
I hope he doesn't.
I don't know. I don't think he's staying. I don't think he's hurt right now.
Yeah, I can tell you LeBron. I can tell you LeBron's not going to stay with the Lakers. LeBron Jr.
Yeah, he's out.
Well, yeah, he's done.
Yeah. But LeBron's not staying. I don't think LeBron's hurt. I think this has to do with his contract, you know, and also I just think he's looking to see. The worst thing that could happen for him was they're on a 4-game win streak and they're 6-2.
I have to stop you. The absurdity of what you're saying right now, I don't even think you are acknowledging it. First of all, LeBron's not going anywhere.
Okay.
First of all, LeBron's not going anywhere. He's not. If there is a LeBron going, it's LeBron James Jr. because he's odd man out. It's either him or what's his name with the braids from it's either Gabe Vincent or Bronny James Jr. in terms of odd man out because that rotation.
He's perfect.
Who?
He's a perfect representation of what I'm talking about. How many times, Mike, we watch him in the preseason and we're like, yo, this guy's going to drop. This is a year where he drops 17 consistently.
He's odd man. Yeah, he's odd man out. It's either Bronny James or Gabe Vincent because the kid Smith has taken Bronny James's minute and he's scoring.
Bronny James is taking up a roster spot.
Yeah, he's taking up right now. It's either Gabe Vincent or Bronny James, and I think at this joint, LeBron is never going to leave the Lakers. This is a team he retires from.
No.
It makes no.
Nope. He'll be on Cleveland.
Not on Cleveland.
No.
I think they're the second apron, but
no.
Cleveland.
There's no second reunion.
Cleveland.
This is not the girl he's going back to the prom
Cleveland.
with. There's no
LeBron's not staying with the
Lakers.
He married.
he married the girl he went to the prom with. So I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, listen. You know what, Mike? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. That there's no way LeBron's leaving the Lakers.
Jonathan, what do you think? Jonathan, what do you think?
Okay, just hold on a second. Hold on a second.
You know what?
Where is he going with the Lakers? Where's he going? It's $50 million.
52.
Right, where's he going?
$52 million to a billionaire.
He'll go to Milwaukee or he'll go to Cleveland.
Oh, come on, stop.
So
now you're ridiculous.
If you ask me,
they don't even have salary. They can't even sign Bobby Portis. They don't have enough money.
Oh, they still got. No, they do.
No, they have enough money.
No, they still paying. Still paying. Oh boy,
they're still paying.
But they stretched it. They stretched it to $20 million a year.
They don't have enough money. They're still paying Dame Dollar.
Look, you know what? Like for LeBron James, you'll go into the second apron.
Yeah, they'll make it happen.
No. Like that's number one. Number two is that, you know what? I think if he's going to retire from a team, like this is a guy that he is born, bred, raised. We can talk junk about LeBron is not LA. LeBron already understands that. You know what?
Yeah.
When LeBron retires, LeBron is not getting a statue in LA. Can we agree on that?
No, that's Kobe, Shaq,
like the LA
and Magic.
The LA fans. To be completely honest with you, the LA fans have treated LeBron James as if he is a second-class citizen.
Yeah.
The LA sports media has basically just treated LeBron James as if he's like, some guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he's run a championship to them, and their attitude is like, well, we expect multiple championships.
Yeah.
LeBron isn't going to he might retire from LA, but I would imagine that LeBron
this is last year.
Would want to basically end his career off in Cleveland. His home state, his home city, well, Akron, but close enough. You know what? His home team, and basically, right off to the sunset.
We did that.
They will build a statue for LeBron James in Cleveland. You can bank on it.
He'll have the best statue already. No, we did that already. He says the my bet and my sense of this discussion, which is completely hypothetical, is that the worst case scenario is this: that we separate the James, but not the father. We separate the James. Either Bronny's going back to the D League, or Bronny's going to another team. I'm watching him play right now, and what I saw a game. It wasn't last night. I think it was the night before.
Oh, God.
And he was on the floor with Luka. And what I saw was a complete disrespect of him by his own players. They're like, yo, what are you doing? And he has a tendency, and I wish I could just yell at him. He goes into the left corner
and waits.
And he just stands there. He just stands in the corner. And what that's saying to me is that's a guy that doesn't want the rock.
Hell no.
No, he doesn't want the rock.
And you're not a shooter. You're not a knockdown shooter.
Right, but you can become a shooter, but you have to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And he is, I'm not going to shoot the ball. I like to see him transfer corners. I like to see him cut the middle. I like to see him be a target, but he's not being a target. And I don't know if that's a Laker offense designed to say to him and Rory, you guys occupy the corner. But why is Bronny in the corner when he's not a corner shooter?
Why are we discussing Bronny James?
Yeah, it just actually, to be completely honest, the longer he stays in the league, the worse this looks. It's just we can just say like he's nowhere near NBA ready. He's not an NBA player.
I am not. Look,
I'm wishy-washy on that.
He's not an NBA player.
If there was enough age difference between me, you, and Mike, that if you were able to be a professional, right, and you had developed clout for yourself, would I be mad that my dad's clout got me into the league? Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Would I be like, would I have accomplished something that millions of people will never know that feeling? I could care less. You know what I'm saying?
I think Bronny James with another team. I think he gives you 11. He gives you 9.
Not even on Washington. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think Bronny James with another team he gives you, because I see a kid, and I'm telling you, I watch the body language, and I'm very in tune with movement, the hair, just these things. And what I see is, I don't see LeBron when Bronny's coming off, dapping him up. I don't see him. I see kind of like a
cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, really.
Yeah, it's a cold shoulder.
Yeah, I see him. He's not like, if you guys are playing with me and we were in that kind of position, you guys came off, I'd be like, I'd be jumping all over it. But I don't.
Not if we suck. Not if we suck.
No,
you wouldn't.
No,
you wouldn't. You're not gonna.
If you're making bonehead plays, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But if you're giving your effort and you're playing and you're saying, I'm like, yo, everyone. I'm dabbing up Jackson Hayes. I'm dabbing up Jackson Hayes. Come on,
like Mike. If we played with that, if that was like on the team and he was like the star player and we came on, like, can you imagine if we were trash? Like if we were ass, we would probably.
I got you there.
He was like,
I got you there. I'm so proud at this point. I got you there. I'm the first one saying, my son is here.
Right. I'm proud last year.
What Michael,
this year is
you said
year.
It, Michael. You said it.
Yeah.
I'm watching this thing. I'm watching this now.
It's very cold.
And I've been watching it. It is, he's not numb. Like, look, he's numb. In fact,
I don't even think he claps. He'd just be like.
Yeah, he just kind of, I don't know. Listen, you got him there. Why can't you, at this point, you be,
especially at this point of your career, you should cheerlead.
Why can't you be?
Because you're done. Yeah, you're not bad. You're at this point in your career.
I don't think it's not nepotism. At this point, we already know it's nepotism.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's already nepotism. So the hell with it. Right now, he got the ball. Bounce. I'm yelling at you. Clap that thing on him. Clap that on him. I'm the first one to clap that on him, Bron. And I see times where I'm like, there was a game, he got a breakaway. And he got caught from behind and he got it pinned. I don't know who got it, but he slowed up. Yeah, he got it slowed up. He got it slowed up and he got his thing caught. And I'm like, why is he slowing up? Why isn't he just break like a Robert Pack? Like, yo, I'm just going to go and throw this thing in the ocean. And I think Bronny and his father is not oil and vinegar, but there's it's cold.
They had John Morant with the mic, and when they were playing the Lakers, and he went to LeBron. He was like, your son in the game, I'm throwing that shit. Like, it's like, your son come to the game, I'm throwing that shit. Yo, John's funny.
Listen, this has been an awesome show. We want to thank our audience for listening. You've been listening to Sports Talk with John and John. Email us at sportstalkwithjohnandjohn@gmail.com. Comments, any comments, especially comments that favor Dad, at sportstalkwithjohnandjohn@gmail.com. And my oldest son is wearing the Fez hat for the second week in a row. Me and the Shark are taking third and
Don't put
second.
Me and that, me and you. No. Don't put me in your category.
He tried to bother you with the
like, put me in the hole with him. Nobody.
If you're in Brooksville, Florida, please look up Affordable Meal Prep. Tell them you want the Rasta pasta. Get that extra sauce on it. Tell them Pop sent you there. Thank everybody for listening. Leave your messages and your calls and your phone calls at 504-434-2509. God bless. I'm out. I'm John.
I'm John. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Mike, what up? We out.
I'm the Shark. We'll see you Friday.
Absolutely.
Peace.